Hey guys, and welcome to today's Crime Hour. Before I get into the reading, if any of you guys have been following the last couple Crime Hours, you also saw that health insurance is something that keeps coming out, okay? So there's something about health insurance, there's something about medical records, there's something about someone doing something either with your information or doing something fraudulently with records, okay? That's what I want to find out today, because that did come out. It keeps coming out in the Crime Hours that there's something about health insurance or something medical, okay? So my sage had like just died down, and right when I got done with my intro, it like fumed up again. All right, let's see, guys. Holy angels, Holy Spirit, and the beings and the guides of white light that guide us, protect us on our journey, show us the way, expose the truth to us. What is it that we need to see here? What is the message that you want me to get out here? Let's see. What's going on with these health records? All right, you have the Six of Cups, you have the Two of Cups, and then you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this could have something to do with a relationship from your past. It could have something to do with your past, okay? If we're talking about records, it could have something to do with the past, okay? Your earlier years, a relationship here. And then the Ace of Wands. Okay. So this is kind of giving me like the records, okay? Something from the past is being presented, okay? Let's see. Why is the Six of Cups here? Why is the Six of Cups here? Holy angels, why is the Six of Cups here? The Chariot, but it kind of came out in reverse, and Justice. Okay, so you have the Chariot in reverse. Somebody might be trying to stop your forward movement, okay? Or this is about feeling defeated. This is about feeling like you can't move forward in some sort of way. And then you have the Knight of Coins and Justice, okay? So this could have something to do with court. It could have something to do with the justice system or a judge. You have a knight sitting on a horse presenting something in their hand. It kind of looks like, you know, something tangible. So I don't know if this is something that they might have brought to a judge or brought to court, okay? Something that someone might have tried to use as evidence in order to stall someone out, but it's something regarding the past. So it's like, I'm kind of getting the feeling that whatever this is, it was meant to either almost portray a situation like a time of your life where you were defeated, or you couldn't move forward, or you felt unmotivated, or had some sort of blockages. Okay, tell me about the Two of Cups. The Hermit and the Queen of Wands. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, this could have something to do with, because you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse here. So usually the Nine of Swords, you know, it's like depression, anxiety, a lot of things surrounding mental health, okay, or a mental state, but this is in reverse. So I don't know if this is maybe regarding like health records surrounding some sort of mental health, okay? But the Nine of Swords in reverse means that you're coming out of this, okay? You're releasing the depression, you've released the anxiety, you're not in this state anymore. So I don't know if I'm talking to a Queen of Wands, okay? You don't have to be a fire sign. This could just be your energy. You're somebody that is confident, okay? Somebody that is lively, passionate. You have like an aura about you, okay? Strong. You come across very strong and confident. You have the Hermit here, so we're gonna have to see what this Hermit is. If this is just you being somebody that, see, the thing is, even the Hermit in reverse is a card of having depression, okay? Being in isolation, being lonely, feeling lonely. But in the upright, it's somebody that's, you know, this is not someone that's depressed. This is somebody that is maybe alone, but there's a lot of inner wisdom there. So we're gonna have to see. What is this Ace of Wands? The Ten of Wands, the Four of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So somebody took a step forward here in some sort of way. I'm getting a lot though, I'm getting a lot of like mental health, if I'm being honest, because you have the Four of Swords here again, which is kind of, the Four of Swords always gives me kind of hermit energy in a sense. It's like you're somebody that retreats, okay? You go within to heal, you take a step back, you go within to your thoughts to process. You think to quiet the mind, but you think to process and to like heal and to gain back that kind of a serenity in your own mind, right? Ten of Wands, that has a lot to do with burden though. A lot to do with stress, feeling a lot of stress, feeling like something is a lot, okay? But then you have the Six of Swords, which is about you moving on to peace, peaceful thoughts, okay? Being able to leave that chaotic mind behind. So it's like, someone here is definitely giving me the energy of you started a new life, okay? With the Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning. This is a new start in a new direction. In your past, you might have had to process a lot of hardship, a lot of burden, or a lot of stress. You might have had to learn how to deal with stress in your life, okay? But not by escaping the stress or running away from your problems. You did this internally with your own mind, okay? So you kind of like, what I'm almost getting is like a rewiring of a brain to cope with stress. You might be somebody that is able to cope with a lot of mental burden, okay? So this is giving me like, wow, I don't think look, my throat was fine all day. I start doing a reading, my throat gets itchy and scratchy. I wanna like cough, right? So someone here does not like these crime hours, okay? Whatever, who cares about them, right? So you're giving me the kind of person where you had a lot on your plate simultaneously. So we're talking maybe about a high stress job. Maybe you have kids. You have maybe something, I don't know, a partnership, okay? But there was like different stressors in your life that it was all a lot. You had a lot on your plate at once, okay? Now, instead of running away from these problems and trying to figure out how to get rid of a burden here, get rid of a burden there to make your life easier, what you did was actually mentally process that amount of stress on your back so that you could handle all of it at once, right? That's what this Four of Swords, Six of Swords is. It's like that realization that like, wow, fuck, I got a lot on my plate, okay? I'm dealing with a lot. You might have to do a lot alone, okay? You might have to do a lot alone and have a lot of stress, okay? You might have to carry a lot of burden on your back by yourself with no help, okay? So instead of trying to run away from this burden, you took the time to process this and accept it the way it is and try and figure out how you can still manage it, but like also manage your stress levels is also what I'm getting, so that you don't feel overwhelmed anymore, right? So I need to get some water right now real quick, because something is like, hold on a second. Okay, so let's get back to the example here. Let's say you're working at a really high stress job, okay? And it is something that makes you feel really overwhelmed, okay? Instead of quitting the job, you accepted that the job is really strenuous, and then you found ways to kind of accept the responsibility that's on your back and find peace with it enough to like move forward in your life anyways, okay? Instead of quitting the job and just finding the easy way out, if you get what I'm saying. This could also be another example for some of you out there that are like single parents, okay? If you do everything by yourself, okay, you raise the kids all by yourself, the other parent is not in the picture at all, and because they didn't want to be in the picture, okay? So you're left with a huge amount of responsibility doing everything by yourself. This is the kind of energy that accepts the things the way that they are. You find peace with it, okay? You accept it, you find peace with it. That's just how it is. And you make peace with this and you move on with the responsibility. See, this is the opposite of like holding a grudge, right? So some people out there, if they get left with a lot of responsibility all by themselves, they will grow resentment, okay? Or they'll feel bitterness, or they might be mad at the other person or at the job because they feel so much pressure, right? Which I feel like, depending on what stage you are at in the journey, that's a normal emotion to feel. You go through those stages, okay? Of maybe feeling a little bit angry that everything is on you, okay? But this phase of the journey is about coming to the acceptance that this is just how it is. You are the one with all the burden. You are the one carrying all of it on your back alone. But finding peace with it, processing it, accepting it the way it is, and saying, okay, that's just how it is now, and I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to be bitter towards anybody or resentful towards anybody for the responsibilities that I carry. It's a lot to carry, but I'm going to carry it and I'm going to do it in peace, okay? If you get what I'm saying. That's who I feel like I'm talking to today. An energy like that. It's like you have a lot of responsibility, but you're choosing this path with the Ace of Wands. It's like you're choosing the path of having the most responsibility, okay? But you're doing it with peace. Yeah, I gotta drink hold on. Like, I'm sorry, but I was fine, I swear. Holy angels, please send it back. Please send it back to wherever it came from. Please send it back to wherever it came from, okay? It's so strange. I was fine all day long until I did this reading. Yeah. I'll do a prayer after this when I'm done. Get rid of that shit. Okay, let's see. What is this about the past? 6 of Cups. 2 of Swords. What do you mean? Judgment. Okay, so this has something to do with your past, something to do with maybe your childhood, your youth, okay, or somebody from your past, but it has something also to do with your judgment. And I feel like someone around you with the 2 of Swords was maybe trying to confuse others or get them to not see something clearly or feel uncertain about who you are as a person with judgment, okay? How to judge you as a human being, how to judge you, what kind of judgment should be placed upon you. Somebody didn't want someone to see something clearly here, okay, about you. Or also just to kind of like put that doubt in someone's ear about your judgment or how you should be seen is almost what I'm getting. Okay, that was an accident, but it just like flipped over and it was the 10 of Cups. So this could be definitely be a family situation, okay? Somebody from your family, someone from your past, but I'm getting strong family here, especially if it has something to do with your past or your childhood, okay? So this could be the person that is trying to make people a little bit uncertain about your judgment or who you are, okay? Tell me more about judgment. Okay, so it could be a Queen of Cups. Either you're a Queen of Cups or this is the person, okay? Hold on a second. Okay, so there's a Queen of Cups here, okay? Now, this might be a mother figure because the 10 of Cups did come out. So either you're dealing with a water sign, feminine, or this is a motherly figure, okay? That's what the Queen of Cups can be seen as sometimes. This is a person that might have been either doing something in secret here with the moon, or this is somebody that's trying to keep something hidden, okay? This is the person that doesn't want other people to see something clearly about the past or about your past or childhood or something like that, okay? What is this person trying to keep a secret? 7 of Swords. Okay, so they lied. So this Queen of Cups here, this person lied, okay? This person might have lied about you, tried to defamate your character in some sort of way, and the way that they did this was to place some sort of judgment on you and your past, okay? Something from your past. They don't want people to see something clearly about you or your childhood, your youth. They're trying to place judgment on you, have people look at you a certain way, okay? Why is the Chariot in reverse? The Knight of Wands. Tell me more about the Chariot in reverse. The Magician. So this person, they might have taken some sort of action here, okay? They put a lot of fire into something. They were trying to come across as being very believable is almost what I'm getting with these two cards. Like they wanted to come across as somebody that's very confident, very charming, very like convincing, like I know what's going on, I know the truth, like very in your face kind of a thing is what I'm getting. But this has something to do with stopping your forward movement, but I'm not even getting that. I'm getting more about like a feeling demotivated, like you can't move on. Now, why is the Knight of Pentacles here? The 3 of Cups. Okay, so it has something to do with a group of people. Tell me more about these 3 of Cups here, the Hangman. Oh, see, I was almost getting that with the 9 of Pentacles, but then I didn't say it out loud. Like, I'm almost getting that someone here might have paid a group of people to come forward as like some sort of witnesses, okay? Like it's giving me bribe. I don't know why, but when this came out with the 3 of Cups and the Knight of Coins, it kind of gave me like a bribe. So somebody might have bribed a group of people here. Something to do with like maybe friends or but I don't really think that they're friends. It's giving me more like I'm gonna bribe a bunch of people to come and make some sort of like a character statement or something like that, like a witness testimony. But it has this, it's attached to the Six of Pentacles, so I feel like someone here was bribed, or multiple people were bribed. Okay. What were they? Why am I getting this energy here with bribes? They were bribed to say something. Yeah, I knew it. Knight of Swords. So they were bribed to come and communicate here. It's almost giving me like witness testimonies, if I'm being honest. But these people were bribed to do this. So they were probably bribed to say certain things as well. Okay. And you do have the Justice here, the court. So let's see. Why is Justice here? The Page of Swords and the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is giving me like courthouse, okay? Four of Wands with Justice. Information in a courthouse. Witnesses. The Page of Swords, this is, I swear to God, this is a witness. It's like a witness with some sort of information. Went to a judge and claimed that they have some sort of information here. This Three of Cups. This third party energy, or this group, whoever they are. But they were bribed to do this. Six of Pentacles. So it's kind of giving me this Queen of Cups here, this mother figure in your family, whoever this is to you, or some feminine energy. It could be a baby mama. Okay, take it how it resonates. But this person bribed a bunch of people to come say something, to come bring forth some sort of information, right? Because I mean, how much can you trust information where someone was bribed to say it, right? So that's the first hint, okay? So to say something to the justice system. With the Four of Wands, I'm getting courthouse, okay? With the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. Yeah, okay. This is giving me like character witnesses, but I keep hearing over and over in my mind, character defamation, character defamation, character defamation. So it's like character witnesses, but it's actually being bribed to assassinate someone's character, okay? So why is the Two of Cups here? The Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so here's a group of people working together for money, okay? So bribes, obviously. Obviously, a bunch of people working together for money, or some people working together with someone because they thought that they would be getting some money out of this, okay? With the Two of Cups, they might have even been paid to say that they were like friends with you or in a close relationship with you, like they know you or something like that. But this is connected to money, people working together for money. So definitely, I'm getting heavy bribe energy right here with the Queen. Look, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Let's see, why is the Hermit here? Nine of Cups in reverse. I swear to God, they were paid to say that you're like depressed. You're someone that's always unhappy. They might have even been paid to say that you're somebody that like overindulges, okay? So the Nine of Cups in reverse could be somebody that also overindulges in things because you're not content just with what is. It's like you always need like a spot filler or something like that, like a void filler, because you're somebody that's alone a lot with the Hermit. So you're somebody that's just alone. You're just somebody that's, you know, you keep to yourself, okay? But I feel like someone was trying to say you keep to yourself because you're this depressed individual who has like, you know, you're unhappy and you feel discontent and... Okay. Tell me more about this Hermit, please. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. They're trying to say that you're like a loner, but okay. Whoever you are, I feel like I'm talking to a loner, okay? Because you're somebody here that does a lot alone because you have to take care of a lot of responsibilities alone. You have a lot on your plate. Whatever you do it alone. okay? I don't feel like you're a loner though. Well, you might be. You might identify as somebody that's more of a loner, but that's not a negative thing, okay, per se. What these people are doing though is that they're trying to paint it as something that's negative. They're like, oh, this person's always alone because nah. This person's always alone and isolated because they're depressed and they, isolate themselves from friends. And this person is always alone because they overindulge and they just walk away from people and they're just, something weird like that. I don't know. Yeah, 5 of Cups at the bottom again. I swear they say that you're somebody that's just unhappy with life, depressed. Okay, and people got bribed to say these things about you. That's the funny thing is that you're showing up as a Queen of Wands in the upright, okay? You're somebody that you're confident, you're fine, you know exactly what you want. You're somebody that's actually very wise, okay? Very wise, old soul energy. You have a lot of acceptance for the things that happen in your life. You reflect a lot. And you're the kind of person that is alone because your mental state is also probably just a lot more mature than most people around you, okay? Honestly, that's what I get off of you, especially with this side right here, with this energy I got at the beginning, with the responsibilities, the way that you process, okay? The things that you have to do and take care of in your life. That's not something most people can do, okay? Most people struggle with something like that. You don't, because you're an old soul hermit energy, okay? You don't rely on people. You have learned a long time ago that you cannot rely on others. And you don't need to rely on others, okay? You feel better when you know you don't have to rely on anyone but yourself. And that's actually a fucking superpower, okay? Congratulations to you. That's actually a great quality to have. Now, these people here are trying to make it look like it's something that's negative, okay? The fact that you don't rely on others, the fact that you push people away. You don't push people away, you just know that you're better off alone than being disappointed by a bunch of... What kind of friends are these? Honestly, tell me. Okay? Or family members. What kind of family members are these, if this is family? So why are they saying that this person's so unhappy? 9 of Cups reversed. Queen of Swords, man. That's just my confirmation that this is... that I'm speaking the truth here. This is what this is about. Yeah, Ace of Wands. About a plan forward. See, the Ace of Wands is right here as well. Yo, okay, I'm getting it now. Okay, so you're actually somebody that doesn't run away from your problems at all. You take your problems head on, all by yourself, by processing the responsibility and accepting that's the way that it is. And you're not expecting anybody to take anything off your plate. You're not expecting anything of anyone. You're not expecting other people to be there for you. You don't rely on others at all. You have completely separated yourself from the thought of relying on other people for anything, okay? You're like hyper independent, which can also be a trauma response, okay? When you get disappointed a lot by people in your life, but that's your energy. These people are saying you're the kind of person that runs away from your problems. That's the complete opposite, okay? So you're actually a hermit energy, very reflected, very wise, very accepting, very responsible. You seek harmony in your life. You try to keep everything balanced, okay? Now, you might be someone that's alone a lot, okay? And these people are turning around and saying, oh, this person's alone a lot because they can't deal with their problems and they're always running away from their problems and they always, like the complete opposite. That's funny. Tell me about this 9 of Swords reverse. Yeah, strength. You are so fucking strong. You are so fucking strong, okay? Like, this energy that I'm channeling here, this kind of a person, do do you even understand how much strength it takes, like how strong a person has to be to carry 10 wands on their back all by themselves and not rely on anyone at all? You're the kind of person you don't even ask for help. You don't even ask for help. You accept that there's no help and you're not going to ask people for help because you've come to terms with the fact that you cannot rely on others, that others don't help you, that others aren't there for you, which is sad, okay? On one hand, it is sad, but you're not holding it in your heart, right? You're not running around and going, oh, poor me, I have to do everything alone. There are people out there that cannot handle that responsibility, okay? I've definitely met my share of a few of people where, you know, they're carrying a lot on their back, but all they do all day long is complain about all of the stress and all of the responsibility and how they have to do everything this way and that way. And it's just so much. And you're not someone that ever complains. Like, okay, people complain. That's normal. Of course, you probably complain too every now and then. But you don't like victimize yourself. If you get what I'm saying, you accept that things are the way that they are, okay? That's just how it is. But you're not going to sit there all day long and victimize yourself, okay? And try to also make people feel bad for you. That's not you. But that's how these people are trying to paint you, when in reality, you are absolutely strong, okay? You take your problems head on, okay? These people say you run away from your problems. That's not true at all. You take your problems head on. The Star. You have hope, okay? You're somebody that has a lot of hope. You have a lot of faith, okay? You trust that everything is going to be okay. You're not someone that is in despair. You're not somebody that's victimizing yourself, all caught up in your head, sitting at home at night thinking like, oh, I hate my life. My life is shit. You're somebody that's like, you know what? It's going to be okay. Strength and the Star. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. I know that I got this. I know that I got this. Man, I've dealt with so much worse. Like whatever, you know, whatever you go through, you know you're going to make it through. You know you're going to be fine. You know it's a lot, but you know you're going to make it because you've already gone through so much. You've already gone through so much and you've accepted the burdens as they come, okay? You're not sitting up at night and hating this person for leaving you and hating that person for deserting you and hating this person because your life is so, you feel like you're not doing that. You're not pointing the finger at anybody. You're not blaming anybody. You're not, you know, resentful to anybody for making you feel like everything's on your own back. You're not doing that. You have completely accepted the way that things are and you're like, okay, this is how it is, okay? And that's how the dice came up on the table and that's how I'm going to take it, and I'm going to find peace with the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords. You are at peace with your responsibilities in life. And these people coming in saying like, oh, this person, they don't know how to be responsible. They can't, like, shut the fuck up. These people get on my fucking nerves with their lies, okay? God. I'm not going to say that one out loud. I just heard something. I'm not going to say it out loud, okay? Yeah. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Yeah, exactly. With the Nine of Pentacles. You're like, you had a realization about this in the past, okay? So you might have gone through a period of your life in the past. It might have been a couple years ago, okay? Take it, or a couple months ago, whenever this fits on your timeline, where you felt like people deserted you, where you felt like no one was going to help you, where you felt like, you know, people didn't give a fuck about you and what you were going through, okay? So this is how it is when you grow up in a family of narcissists, okay? Or you grow up with a lot of narcissists. So unfortunately, when you're an empath, you kind of pull these people in like moths to a flame, right? So if you're dealing with family, or if you're dealing with an ex or someone you had children with or something like that, or friends, okay? yes, you might have gone through periods of time, because like I said, it's a normal emotion. If you're all of a sudden you're left with a shit ton of responsibility all by yourself, I think it's normal at the beginning to feel like, fuck you, okay? You fucking left me with this whole thing of responsibility here by myself. You don't do shit except make everything worse. So you might have gone through a period where you felt like this, but you didn't stay in that energy, okay? You didn't stay in the energy of like, thinking like, what the fuck? You told me you were going to help me. You told me you were going to be there for me. You told me that you would never, desert me. You told me this, all these fake promises. So whenever you found out that somebody had basically told you a bunch of shit, okay, they never intended on being there for you. They never really intended on helping you, okay? It was just like, oh, I'll always be there for you. I'll always help you, blah, 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 right? So when you found out that this was all kind of like a bunch of shit, okay? You were left alone, left to fend for yourself. Nobody cared about how you're doing. Nobody cared about the responsibilities you carried alone, okay? Nobody cared. Nobody cared. What ended up happening is you were like, you know what? Okay, fine. If that's the way it is, I'm going to do it by myself. No hard feelings, though. You accepted the way that it was, 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and you were like, okay, I'm going to find peace with it. If I'm all by myself, I have to do everything by myself. I'm not going to have any help. I'm not going to have family to help me. If children are involved, that person's not helping me. Nobody's helping me. Fine, that's fine. I'm going to do it all by myself. 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to do it alone. And I'm not going to carry around that grudge. You have already released the grudge. There's no grudge there. You're already in a whole new mindset. 6 of Swords. It's like, there's no grudge there. It's fine. I accepted that I'm alone. I accepted that I cannot rely on you, or you. I accepted that you, or you aren't doing shit for me. Okay? And that's fine. I'm fine with it. These people think you might have a grudge or something like that. These people seem to think that you're still in this bitter energy of like, but you're not. You're not there at all. This is like a whole different energy. All of that past stuff, you already processed it, you already accepted it, you already let it go. You're not running after anybody. You're not expecting anything. You're not relying on anyone. That's all like way old energy. That's done. That is done. You're way moved on from that. And you're doing fine. You're like prospering alone. You're doing your own thing. You're prospering on your own. You've moved on, okay? And then you've got these people here who are trying to cause confusion. So tell me more. Is there anything else I need to know about this? 5 of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're not competing. You're not fighting. You're not fighting with these people anymore. You're not going to fight with them. You're not sitting around fighting with people. You're not going to reach out to someone and say, it's because you made my life hard, or it's because you did this. You're not fighting with people. You don't give a fuck. You're like, it is what it is, okay? But I'm not going to spend my time or waste my energy on fighting with you. These people already showed you their true colors. What is there to fight about? They showed you that they're unreliable. They showed you that you cannot rely on them, that they're not responsible, that they're not there for you, that they don't give a fuck how you're doing, okay? They don't care about sharing the responsibility of you. What is there to fight about? There's nothing to fight about. You've accepted that this is your responsibility, okay? This is your life, and you've moved on, okay? Tower. And what? The fact that you're not fighting with them and trying to point the finger at them, play the victim. This is a Tower moment for them. Why? Why? Because they've been lying? Let me guess. Because they've been lying. 8 of Swords. Because what? They were hoping you would be in a mental entrapment. Okay, so this is getting back to that, yeah. You know what this energy is? This is this group of narcissists who think that if they isolate a person by everybody going against one person and everybody walking out of their life, okay, a whole family turning against one person, making that person feel so alone, they thought that you would feel sad and depressed and run after them and say, this is so unfair that you're doing this to me. What you ended up doing was a complete opposite. You accepted it. You're like, okay, that's fine. Bye. Goodbye. See you on your way out. Like, they thought that you were gonna be all trapped in your head, feeling alone, abandoned. Like, give me a break. Why is the Eight of Swords here? The Six of Cups. Because of something from your past. Because of your past. Because of something from your past. Okay. So you grew. You've changed. Especially if this is like parent figures or family or something like that. When you were younger and they isolated you, okay? If this is like a parental figure, a mother figure, something like that, and this person isolated you, they bullied you, they made you feel a certain way, that might have made you maybe depressed in the past. Apparently this person thought that now that you're an adult, okay, playing the same tricks on you would get you into the same situation, okay? But you like went a whole different way is almost what I'm getting. Like you just didn't play that, you didn't play into that game. The Wheel of Fortune, and this is what changed everything. You grew up, okay? You changed. You changed. You're not the same person as you were before, and that's normal, the Fool, okay? Nobody is born perfect. Nobody is born knowing everything, what to do, how to act, and how to take care of everything by yourself, okay? But this person saw you with the Six of Cups like at a vulnerable part of your life, okay? A vulnerable time in your life. And I'm getting strong like narcissistic family, karmic family vibes, okay? So this is a karmic narcissistic family member that saw you at a vulnerable time in your life. And this is how they wanted to get you cornered again, okay? But you're not that person anymore. You grew from that, okay? So if you're like 16, 17, 18, unable to deal with a fuck ton of pressure on your back, having to do everything by yourself as a teenager, that's normal. That's normal, that it's hard, okay? Especially if you have a narcissistic family member that is making things worse, okay? That's normal to be young and not be able to deal with certain things. You're not that person anymore. You grew up, you're older now. You know how to deal with certain things. So this person is like taking, I almost feel like memories of you from your past where you went through hard times, where you were vulnerable in your past, and trying to create conflict for you based on that. So this is a really fucking nasty person, to put it nicely, okay? Really fucking nasty human being. Because this person is intentionally using things from your past, okay, to either lie about it today, assassinate your character, okay? Or is intentionally trying to put you back in an energy that you already healed from. They want you to be suffering. They want you to be miserable like they were, like you were, you know, like honestly, this is, you know what this is giving me? Yeah, I just split it onto the Three of Swords on accident. If this is a parental figure or a family member, you might have lived with this person. If you went through a hard time, a vulnerable time in your life, let's say you went through a little bit of depression, okay, anxiety, you probably went through this because of this fucking person. If you're living with a narcissistic parent, okay, you can get depressed in that kind of environment, okay, especially if you have someone around you that likes it when you're suffering, okay? Because whatever, this person is kind of messed up. So if you're dealing with a narcissistic parent like that, an abusive, neglectful kind of a mother figure, okay, that gives you the feeling that This is giving me that reading that I did, a collective message I did a while back of the toxic mother, okay? This is this person. I'm strongly getting this person. So if you haven't watched that reading, go watch that reading maybe. This is strongly getting this toxic mother right here, okay? Now, since you moved out and have separated yourself from this person, you've probably been doing phenomenally well. Confirmation on my phone just now. Thank you for that. Since you've separated and gotten away from this person, your life has been going way better. You've been able to heal wounds, okay? Now, this person is trying to turn around and trying to, like a narcissistic parent, put you back in those emotions. Okay? I mean, alone with that psychology, I could probably talk another half an hour longer, but I'm just going to try and keep it short. This person just wants to feel better than you, okay? It's because they're so fucking insecure. So, 7 of Cups. Yeah, they're trying to confuse other people about you, okay? Because what I was just about to say is like, they're completely ignoring all of the growth that you've done, because all of your growth has nothing to do with them. If anything, it has a complete opposite. It's the fact that you separated yourself from them, realize that you can't rely on them, realize that they're not there for you, realize that they are neglectful, realizing that they only made you feel like shit, okay, for the most of your life. Now this person is trying to create confusions about who you are, because they only want to see you one certain way. They don't want to see you healed. They liked it better when you were a shell of a person, okay? They liked it better when you struggled emotionally. They had more of a gain off of this somehow. Look at this shit. 2 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely a close soulmate figure. It's not really a soulmate. I wouldn't consider this person a soulmate. I would just consider this somebody that you were very close to. So this could definitely be either, depending on who you are, a parental figure or a mother figure or an auntie figure, a baby mama figure. But this person is somebody that is very manipulative, very calculating, very deceptive, okay? They're intentionally using a vulnerable time in your life against you, because this gets them what they want. The 5 of Swords. This gets them something that they want, because this person is selfish. They will use vulnerable times in people's lives against them. This is not a protector. This is not someone that protects vulnerable people. This is the kind of person that extorts that. Okay? They use this intentionally. This is a classic narcissist. They find the weaknesses in other people to exploit that. This person exploits people's vulnerable times, okay? It's kind of like, you know, let's just take an example. You were homeless for a couple years because everything kind of, I don't know, you separated from someone, okay? Things started going really bad. You got out on the street. You had a little bit of a down phase. You were out homeless on the street for 3 years, okay? It's just an example. It's just the energy, okay? But after 3 years, you decided to get your shit together, okay? You got your shit together. You found a job. You worked yourself back up, okay? You got out of the depression. You got out of the anxiety. You left the toxicity behind. You did everything to work hard on yourself. Today, you have a great job. You're completely clean. You're living your best fucking life. You have a good job. You're doing well for yourself. You feel happy. You feel really motivated. This fucking mother figure is running around, and the only thing that they talk about is how you were homeless for 3 years and how you never got anything done in your life, and she never thought that anything good was ever going to come. You're just somebody that, you know, like that. Just using that one time in your life and exploiting it completely. Running around to anybody that will listen to them. Oh, did you know that my son, my daughter was homeless and that they did this and this and this and this? They will completely disregard the fact that since you have been separated from them, you're doing fucking great. You have healed from narcissistic abuse. You have healed from trauma, okay? That this person never was there for you. You have accepted that you are alone with responsibilities. You carry a fuck ton of responsibilities all by yourself. You don't ask for help. Wherever you are today, you fought your way there without any help, without nobody, okay? And this fucking person, this fucking person has the fucking audacity to run around and tell everybody about the worst part of your life like that is some sort of an insult, that is your character, that is who you are, that defines you, okay? Because they don't want to hear about the fact that since they're not in your life anymore, you're doing fucking amazing, you're doing great. That's not going to make them feel good about themselves, right? Wow. Yeah, I can't even. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, pathological liar here. This person is so deceptive. They lie. This is a pathological liar, okay? A King of Swords in reverse is somebody that is a narcissist. Whoever I'm speaking to today, you freed yourself from a narcissistic parental figure, okay? A childhood that was plagued by this, somebody that didn't do fuck all for your self-worth, okay? Somebody that was not there for you through your hardest times. If anything, this was somebody that made you feel even worse going through the things you were going through, okay? Two of Wands. Three of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah. This is about, you moving forward on your path, you moving forward, you taking the steps to have a better life, okay? Walking into a new future. You went from the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. You are not that person anymore. You went a new direction in your life, and that is okay. Nobody is perfect. There are a lot of people that come from troubled backgrounds. There are a lot of people that went through a lot in their life. There are a lot of people that went through rough patches in their life, okay? Hit rock bottom in their life. Had to clean up their act in their life. Start over. You started over. You went from the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. You left an old part of your life behind that was toxic. We can all admit that some of us have done things or been through things or went through phases where things were really toxic. But the important thing is, whoever you are, the important thing is you left it behind. And you said, I'm going down a new path and I'm not going to do that shit anymore. I want a new life. I want a new direction in my life. I want a new path. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. And you walk down that path to a new future, okay? And then you have somebody around you from your past trying to constantly take your past and throw it in your face. People are not perfect. People make mistakes. People have gone through shit. There are people that went through rock bottom, but it is not fair to let that define a person for the rest of their life when it is more than fucking obvious that someone here has changed their life. Okay? The world. There is someone here that changed their life and left old things behind, okay? Started a whole new life. And a lot of it had to do with leaving people behind that were fueling this toxic behavior. Because if you're surrounded by narcissists, okay? Narcissistic abuse, people that are keeping you in this loop of feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you're not worth anything, feeling like, you're nothing, okay? Like constantly like badgering in on your self-worth. What is that going to do for someone that is going through rock bottom? You cannot heal in that kind of environment. The minute that you cut yourself away from the people that were making you sick, that is when your life started to get better. And this person is still running around trying to say, oh, well, back then, this person this and this person that. Well, you're the fucking problem, okay? This person is the fucking problem. They don't want to see it that way, though. They're never going to see it that way. That they are the fucking problem, okay? You probably wouldn't have even maybe hit a lot of the hard times in your life had you had a support system around you. And that is the thing that angers me, is that this person has the fucking audacity to open their fucking mouth. If this is a parental figure, where was the support system? This person is talking about your past and the things that you went through and how hard. Isn't this the person that is supposed to be your support system? How could it have gotten that far if this person was actually a support system? That's the question right there, right? People that go through rock bottom and feel like they're alone and feel like they have nothing and nobody to rely on and nobody to help them. Where is the support system? Because all you have here in this energy is a parental figure or somebody that was close to you that is exploiting vulnerable times in your life. That's not a support system. So this person needs to close their fucking mouth, okay? They're pissing me off. And then they're even bribing people to come and say shit about you. Like, these people need to get checked, honestly. These are the people that have not made the steps that you made, whoever you are out there, okay? These people did not make that step to go a different path in their life, to clean up their act, okay? To change their life. No, they didn't. They're still the same fucking soulless beings that they've always been. These false people here, false persons, okay? Pathological liars, okay? So sick. Yeah, and this is family. This is what you call family, right? Okay. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Actually, I don't know why, but I want these cards for some reason. It's like, I just can't, like, I gotta go back to this argument for a second, right? Of this person that is probably a family member pulling other family members into a situation, and a group of people here, Three of Cups, and people being bribed, okay? Bribed to say what the fuck ever. All of them trying to say something about someone in their past. Where was the support system? Okay? Because you're going to try and say something about, oh, this person this person that. Well, if you're the support system, how the fuck did it get that far, right? It's like, because there was no support system. It's because it's whoever you are out there, you were actually surrounded by people that made everything worse for you, okay? The only time that things got better for you was when you left, was when you actually left these people behind. That's when you could heal. That's when you could heal. It's so fucking crazy. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Guys, I'm telling you, healthy choices. First card out, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Healthy choices. Someone, this Queen of Cups, this family member, did not want people to see that you were actually somebody that was making healthy choices in your life. They wanted people to be confused about the choices that you make in your life and the fact that you make healthy choices in your life, okay? They didn't want people to see this about you, that you make healthy choices in your life. Yeah, because their entire identity is around telling people that you make horrible choices and you're a horrible person and all you do is make bad choices. Like, behind every sentence that I'm saying during this reading, I could just say, shut the fuck up. Like, because this person annoys me. What comes out of their mouth. The butterfly. Yeah, healing the inner child. Man, you are a butterfly. You healed that inner child. You grew. It says on this card, healing the inner child, growth, the butterfly.